Hi, you guys. Welcome and welcome back. I'm finally back on camera after this awful foot surgery. I have been bedridden for 2 weeks and I am ready to get out of that. But here I am. Woo! In lieu of this Scorpio new moon and all these retrogrades really highlighting relationships, I felt called to do a love reading. So we're going to hop on in. I am probably going to make this quick because my foot is not going to allow me to be too long-winded, but let's hop on in. And also, how goes the battle, everyone? Hope everyone's fabulous. Alright, let's see. Alright. Love messages. Sexual desire. Alright, we have that off the rip. So we're feeling the feels. I have a feeling this is someone that you could possibly be in distance with that is craving you. This could have been a very passionate connection, and if anything had fizzled out or if anything wasn't going quite right in it, the sexual aspect is something that really binds you two together and helps to... I'm getting like a sexual healing energy from this card, to be honest with you. So this might be somebody that you have relations with, and then you're finding there's a whole host of growth and spiritual wonkiness going on afterwards. You are so different from everyone around me, okay? And that is going to make this person, what is on here? Crave you even more. Okay? You are that needle in the haystack. You could also not be this person's typical type, intimately. I am the man in reverse. So we have some insecurities going on. I don't want to be alone. So we have loneliness going on. Ooh. Let's see. What else is going on? With the Scorpio new moon, I can't take it anymore. There's a patience in this. I feel like this is someone that is desiring you. I feel like that you are at a distance with this person. We'll definitely get some tarot to clarify. This is someone that you definitely are different from. This is someone that I feel like was in their ego. We have the I am the man, and it's in reverse. So this is telling me this is someone that maybe thought they were a hot ticket, and they are, not so much. Not so much not that hot ticket. I think maybe their hand kind of bit off more than they can chew with what they thought they could handle with you. And this sexual desire is something that is, they just can't handle that. But there's a patience, because I think when they come in, I don't even know why I said that, if they come in, maybe there's a reconciliation energy maybe I'm feeling. But this person doesn't want to come across as someone that's purely sexual. They want to come across as stable, grounded, looking for something real. Okay, we have some Saturn energy here. You're looking for something with longevity. Let's pull one more for this row. Can you forgive me? All right, yeah, so definitely distance. Don't know what happened, but whatever happened, one of you, I'm going to assume it's the viewer here, you watching this, said, done with this. I'm peacing out, Cub Scout, and you kind of went and did your own thing for a little bit. This person's working on themselves. I don't know. I hear therapy. Some of these people could have gotten into therapy. You might not know about this. If you are finding that this person is randomly, kind of leaving, or they're being a little more secretive than usual, it might be because they are seeing someone or going to counseling or talking to a friend, and they don't want you to know that. Why can't I move on from you? Oh, snap. I could lose myself in you. You're definitely not this person's typical type. You are definitely somebody that just definitely unforgettable, beautiful soul, old soul, which is why that you are so different, okay? Especially if you are my light workers, my little star seeds, my little earth angels, okay? And my empaths. You guys are not the typical norm. You guys are, that 1% that is truly, truly different, and you guys are real, the real deal. I'm hearing authenticity. This person likes and adores the fact that you are authentic. Excuse me. I think that is why they also lose themselves in you. Authenticity is a very attractive trait. It's also really attractive. I feel like you're somebody that's ambitious and a go-getter, and this person finds that attractive, and I think that's another reason why they lose themselves in you. They, might not match that energy and might feel a little in their ego. Again, I am the man reverse. I need to figure myself out. You can't make this up. Okay, so we have I am the man in reverse, and I need to figure... wow. As I say that... excuse me, my throat literally closed up. So you guys are not talking. If this person wants to talk, they don't know what to say. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to get the words out. They're figuring that out. They need to... I don't think this person knows how to communicate. And... I think this person has been humbled. Sorry, guys, I just hit the table. You might have heard that. I feel like this person was humbled recently, and that is why they are wanting to really figure out some things about themselves, habits. Why do they do what they do in this connection, which is what this new moon is also highlighting, okay, you guys? It's... it's forcing the soul to really speak on that soul level, okay? I want this. I don't want that. I want to release this. My heart is actually craving this, okay? We're really following our heart, and we're being super authentic, and we're also being just really gung-ho about it. You're really just going for it. I don't want to be alone in reverse. If I can go back in time, I would handle this differently. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is someone, again, I feel... Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. My foot's super uncomfortable. I feel that this person effed up. They fumbled, all right? I think there was codependent energy. Maybe when you guys first got together, it was more codependent, and maybe, one or both of you could have been more lonely or afraid to, just truly be in that self-assured energy, getting with each other. So things could have gotten off on a real weird foot, okay? There could have been love bombing. There could have been third parties. There could have been very much unhealed traumas and conditioning patterns in this relationship that has been brought to the surface, and this person has been humbled by that. And again, that I am the man in reverse is just sticking out to me. This person is going and taking a deep dive into their ego and saying, oh shit, I do this, I do that. I need to change that. I need to take a good hard look. I need to have a little think. What would I do different? I can't go back in time. I can't change the past, but I can change tomorrow. I can change right now. I can make a difference, and I can at least try. And I'd rather try and, love, what is it? It's better to love and lost who have never loved at all. That's the kind of energy I get from this. I can't do this right now. I can't take this anymore. I can't do this. So this person's confused. This person doesn't know if they want to walk away, if they want to come back. They don't know if maybe you're too different to get this going. I don't know. I feel like I want to say there's love here. There's definitely sexual desire. There's definitely a passion. I definitely feel a codependent energy. We're going to see if cups come out when we do tarot. No one understands me but you. Okay, so because that you are so different, this person probably opened up to you and was a certain way around you that they could not be around other people, and that they have never been around other people. That's only going to connect them more to you, okay? When somebody can be their most vulnerable, authentic self around you and not have to have that mask on, you're going to want to be around those people more, okay? That makes you feel good. It's awesome to be able to be yourself and to say the things you want to say and to just do the things you want to do, and to know that you're not going to get bitched at and nagged at and all the ladder and whatnot. Like, that's a wonderful energy. This person doesn't want to lose that. Whatever it is you do for this person, it's definitely something, and they don't want to lose that. Bottom of the deck. Why can't I tell you the truth? In reverse, because they want to tell you the truth. You might have been nagging, you might have been up this person's bumhole saying, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's this? Hey, I feel like this. Why do I feel like this? Okay, whatever it is that's going on. Sorry, guys, I got to adjust real quick. That I just lost my train of thought. You guys fixing my foot. I'm sorry. All right, that'll come back to me if it decides to want to come back. Okay, let's see. What do I want to get into? Let's pull some Romance Oracle. I definitely feel like I feel like this person is just confused. I feel like there's commitment issues. I feel like this person doesn't know what they want. I feel like that's what this moon is bringing up, okay? Like, what do you want? What do you want in this connection? What do you want to do moving forward? How do you want to handle this relationship? How are we going to break these cycles that we're going through right now? How am I going to change to meet you on the level that you are? How do I know you're going to accept me? How do I know this is going to be worth it if I go through all this changing? Are you even going to still be there? Like, this person has a lot of what ifs and it's all fear. And I think this person just needs to shit or get off the pot, as in, I feel this way. I effed up. I need to go make it right with this person. I'm just going to go try, and whatever happens, happens. And instead, this person is going through the 5 stages of grief, trying to get to this point of what the hell do I do? But they're fueled by the sexual desire. I don't like that, but I do like that that's a connection. Again, but I like that there's sexual healing in this. I don't like that, you know, I hope it's not just a sexual, I don't feel like it's a purely sexual thing. I hope I'm not going to get demonetized for saying that word too many times. Distance. Okay, so as I said, I felt distance. There's definitely a separation. This person's having a hard time keeping a distance and, you know, just staying away from you, not talking to you, not seeing you, not hearing your voice. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. This is something that could have been more of a thrill chasing, King of Wands energy type of situation. This is also just reaffirming the fact that you give this person ecstasy. Whatever it is you do for this person is absolutely chills down your spine, pupil dilated, hairs standing up on the skin type of ecstasy, whether that's a feeling, whether that's, you know, how you talk to them, whether that's, you know, sexual, whether that's poetry, whatever, maybe it's a gift you give them. And that's just you being you, okay? They get lost in you just being yourself. You could be someone that's quirky or funny or just super outspoken or whatever, and, you know, they get lost in that. And if you're not that, maybe you're the opposite of them. Maybe you're someone that's quiet and more reserved, and, you know, you're everything that they're not, and they love that. Oh, foot, I'm going to cut you off. All right, past life in reverse. I am the man. I need to figure myself out. This person, in their little quest of what's going on, could be looking into more spiritual, esoteric ways as to why what's happening is what's happening. This could be a spiritual connection. This person could be learning about past life connections, and maybe they are not quite understanding what it's about, but that's what they're in the middle of learning and trying to comprehend and trying to understand. And maybe part of them learning about past lives is them learning about cycles, because that's what past life relationships are, okay? They're cycles that you were repeating in this life that you took from another life that you need to learn and close out if you want to be able to progress forward, okay? And this person, I think, is starting to understand that. I'm going to take both of them. You know, I'll grab the last one while we're here. All right. Okay. Let's talk. I don't want to be alone. If I can go back in time, I would handle this differently. Silence. This person, as I said, when my throat got all closed up, this person doesn't know how to fix this. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to say that they've learned all X, Y, and Z about this relationship. Are you even going to believe me if I come and tell you this? Okay, it's that kind of energy. I can't take it anymore, and I can't do this right now. Family. This could be a family situation that might be stressing them out. Maybe they don't know how to handle it. Maybe they don't know how to be in a healthy family dynamic, and that is something that they're learning how to do. Maybe they, their relationships were purely sexual, but now there's more of a family. There could be children involved, and it's more of a family dynamic. And if there's no kids involved, it's just taking it to that next level where we're not just in that situationship phase. Now we're going and we're becoming an actual unit, okay? And this is what this person wants, but they don't know how to be a healthy unit. This could be somebody that didn't even have good examples of what a healthy family unit was growing up. But you are here to show them that doesn't matter, that's your conditioning. This is what it can be. This is what life can be. This is what a healthy family is. And while we're going on this ride together, we might not know, okay, right away that what we're doing is, not healthy in the moment, but we're going to learn, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll grow from it together. We don't need to stay in these cycles where we're talking and now we're fighting and we're arguing. Like, that's what this person wants to get out of. Can you forgive me? Cloudy judgment. This is in reverse because I think this person doesn't like the way that you view them. I think that you have a distorted view of the situation. I think that things got really distorted in this situation, and things might be, progressed far enough where it's like, oh shit, how do I undo this damage? But this person doesn't want you to have cloudy judgment. They don't want to make any more cloudy judgments, based on, trauma, emotional feelings coming from trauma, trauma wounds and whatnot. This person wants to make a sound decision, and this person wants to come in with security and stability, and they want to give you that. They don't want to give you any type of murky water type of situation. What was that? Oh, that's funny. I can't go and get it because of my foot, but I just had a random box fall from, I don't know, many boxes up, and Twin Flame just fell onto the ground. So you guys know me by now when I talk about twin flames, and if you knew, well, you don't know me, so here it is. Twin flames is something that I don't like to feed into in that way. I think people get really hooked on what a twin flame, like they romanticize it, and I think it keeps them stuck in really toxic patterns, and I don't like that. So when I talk about twin flame, or I talk about a higher level soulmate connection, meaning that we have our soulmates, or people that are, easy to get along with, and we can, we typically marry, we can kind of get through life. And then we have our twin flame, which is that person that really challenges us, okay? But they challenge us because they are so different from us, and they are pretty much strong in every way that you're weak, and vice versa. But you guys share a mission, okay? Whether that's to help children, okay? Work together, whatever it is, typically working together, it's a mission to help raise the Earth's vibration somehow. So, if you're not in that kind of dynamic, I don't think this is a twin, a twin flame, okay? So, yeah, that's that. Let's see, do I want to get, what I want to do? Let's get, what is this person working on for their shadow? What is their ego? What is going on? What are they working on? Find wholeness. Bring together fragments that complete you. Acceptance and inner peace. So they're trying to learn how to accept themselves. This might be somebody that can't even handle getting a compliment, okay? They need to find that. You cannot be in a relationship with somebody. If they are not whole within themselves, they cannot love you the way that you're going to need to be loved. If they are not any kind of anything with themselves, okay, if they don't know how to treat themselves with kindness, they are not going to treat you with kindness. If you see them when they're having bad days, and you see them handling their bad days by being negative and by beating themselves up and by overworking and by being in their super masculine energy, that is not that's not whole, okay? That means they're going to allow you to be like that, okay? When they see you overworking, they're going to expect you to do it the way that they do it, okay? Well, I do it this way, okay? I don't know how to love myself, so I'm going to let you sit there and fall on your ass. I'm going to let you work yourself to death and blah, blah, blah. No. If that person knows how to balance themselves and their emotions, they're going to know when to help you stay in check, and vice versa. So this person's learning how to do this and be whole within themselves so they can accept themselves, so they can accept you and accept the situation and accept love into their life. arrogance. That's so funny. We talked about that ego. I actually saw pride in my romance oracle. So this person has been humbled, okay? Whether that was you flipping out, somebody else flipping out. Maybe this person went and talked to somebody and they said, hey, well, you did F up with that. Okay, this person is learning how to be a little bit more humble and accept the fact that maybe they're not always Mr. Nice Guy or girl, Making peace. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery, profound, genuine, and risk. Okay, this is them telling me, again, they're really just trying to find themselves. They're really trying to unmask themselves. They're trying to figure out the why do I do what I do when I do it? Why do I react this way? And how can I stop? Why is it when X, Y, and Z comes to me and tells me something, why do I have to respond with arrogance? Why? Because I don't love myself. Why? Because I'm not at peace with myself. Why? Because whatever will happen in my past, I am still trying to make peace with that. And I'm trying to figure out how to navigate that. But I'm going to get there. And I think because of how my past has shaped me a little bit, I didn't exactly handle relationships the best, and I did not handle this relationship the best, that's for sure. But I'm working on that. I'm working on my pride, and I'm working on my ego. All right, let's get a few tarot, and then we'll get a little bit of confirmation before my foot decides to fall off. I need to go rest it. Let's see. And then we're going to get some addiction on the bottom of the deck. This person could have an addiction. An addiction doesn't have to be, just drugs or alcohol. It could be, you could have an addiction to puzzles. You could have addiction to grass mowing, video games, like whatever it is. Too much of anything is too much. So this person could be battling that on top of this. So just be mindful of that while they're going through their healing. The Emperor. This is somebody that is really trying to get into... They're trying to become your everything, okay? This person wants to be your support, okay? This person feels like they need to protect you. This person feels like, I get a possessive energy, not in a bad way, just like you're mine. Like you're my person, and I'm going to do anything I can to make sure that you know that and I keep that. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords and the burden. So because this could have been such a sexual-based, getting off the ground type of a relationship, in that kind of manner, this could have caused a lot of fun may have been prioritized more than actual priorities in the relationship, and that became a burden. This person, there could be a commitment phobe. This person might not be able to handle a lot of responsibility. This person just might like a really, really easy life and doesn't like doing a lot of things. They could be lazy, okay? And this became a burden. And it became a burden. It also became a burden that you are so different because you're not like X and Y and Z that this person has been with. And that does burden them because how do I deal with this? I'm so used to these people's kinds of reactions. I'm so used to being in relationships like this. I'm so used to cycles like this. You're not like that. This is stressing me out. I don't know how to adapt to this new lifestyle. And that stresses me out a little bit. The Hierophant. Whew. So that's marriage energy. This person could be a Taurus. This is just telling me this person is serious. This person is getting the education. This person is going and seeking a guide of some sort. Okay, whether that's spiritual or whether that's just, medicinal, being a doctor or a therapist. This person wants a deeper level of commitment with you, and they're figuring that out. Ace of Pentacles. They want a new opportunity. They want to break the silence with a new opportunity. With a new opportunity to ground this relationship, okay? To make it more stable. We have strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong in this reading, okay, you guys? You have the Three of Pentacles, and that's under family. This is just all about working together, how to collaborate. How do we become a healthy unit? How do we handle things healthy? How do we stop? We know we love each other, We know that we've had shitty relationships in the past. We know that we failed in these relationships in the past because of this. How can we take all of that knowledge, okay, and apply that to right now, okay, and work together and become that unit that I know we can be? Okay. I'm not taking that. That was strange. Even though I still feel like they still want to come out. Well, if they come out, they come out. Nine of Swords. And this is that cloudy judgment. This is them stressing. This is them sleepless nights, anxiety, because they want that forgiveness. They're stressing. There is a stressful... They start off so... This is just like strong. I'm strong, I'm struggling. Strong, I'm struggling. Strong, I'm struggling. Okay? It's a very back and forth energy. This person is going through it. Okay, you guys? This new moon, this person is seeing the light. Alright? The world. The bottom of the deck, the light. This person is going to figure this out. They're going to come to a completion with this. All right, you guys? Let's get some messages. No! Oh, how lucky am I? It fell on my chair. Ghosted. This person could be an avoidant. So, I get this a lot in these readings, okay? And this is, you could be someone that is, you approach the situation and they just kind of stonewall you a little bit. There could be gaslighting involved. We have unclear in reverse. All right, so we have ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So this person, that's the cause of the separation. I can see why you would be upset with that. Not cool. But just know this person, sometimes these things happen and these separations happen because we need to grow, we need to learn, we have to pick up a few lessons, and then we can come back together a bit stronger and a bit wiser, okay? Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. That's in reverse. They've been very unclear this whole time. Maybe they even put you in an option, okay? But they're clear about that now. They know what they want. They just think they're a bit deep in it to reverse this. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. That's under the Hierophant, over the Hierophant, you guys. You can't make this up. This person wants you. We don't have cups. I did talk about wanting to see cups. I don't want to say there's... I don't see love. I feel love. I feel life partner energy in this. Okay, so use your discernment, you guys, with this person. But I feel like this is someone that you can at least build with, and will make the effort, and at least will try, okay? Nervous. Yep. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Attached to my ex. Again, so this could be, again, that third party situation. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. This could be why this person ghosted. This person, I get the energy that this person had somebody else on the sidelines for sure. That's that in and out energy. That's why I'm not seeing a lot of cups, and that's why there's a lot of confusion and a lot of ego going on here. I'm not saying this person is out fooling around with their ex or anything like that, but there's definitely a connection there. This person might not have any connection or like be actually talking to them, but they're not over the emotional baggage of what happened in the past, okay? Like that's still super damaging to take into a relationship. I'm attached to my ex, but they are not you, okay? So if you're having insecurities, okay, if you're thinking, or if you know about the situation and you're thinking that you're an option and they're choosing them over you and you have those kinds of insecurity. Like, no, that's why they think you are so different, like complete opposite of this person. And you guys have a bond and a connection because of that. We have don't trust me, and that's in reverse because they want you to trust them, and that's what they're working on. Trust could have been very heavily broken in this connection because of this ex situation, okay, you guys? But this person is saying, like, you can trust me. I know this doesn't look good at all, but I'm healing, and I should have been more honest with you about my past before getting into this relationship. But please work on trusting me. I feel stuck because they were not clear about what the hell that they wanted, all right? And they're stuck on how to break this ego that they're in. I don't know why I'm reading these backwards. Love will keep us together, but this is in reverse. Is it in reverse? Because, again, we talked about not seeing a lot of love here. Are they not in love with you? This is purely sexual? Or is it they're not sure that you're going to take them? They don't know if they don't know if you feel that way for them. I need to feel in control. Yeah, that's not great. I'm going to use this message deck too. I'm feeling it. Why not? Let's get a few more messages and we're going to get some confirmation. You want to come out. All right, so they play victim. So this person needs to feel in control. This person plays victim. I don't like that. Yeah, they are guilty. So you could have approached this person and they 1,000% could have gaslit you, stonewalled you, just treated you like garbage for just speaking your piece, and they make it to be like they're the ones that should be, it's a martyr type energy. I don't like this energy. Stand in your shoes, stand your ground, okay? Do not let this person make you feel less than. This is just a tactic to have them be in control. This is something that they know they need to work on, okay? And this is something I don't think you're going to tolerate. Which is why I was going to say why you walked away. They ghosted, which is, fine. They want to keep a third party. You don't need that shit, but they're being fake. They are obsessed with you. They're being fake. Give me one more for that. They are superficial in reverse. So I think this just has to go with the fact that they're guilty. I think they've been hiding. I think they've been wearing a mask. I think they've been fake. And they've been fake because, all right, that's what it is. This person has not told you they love you. This person has not confessed anything to you, okay? They want to. They don't know how. However long you've been in this connection, they've been playing it along, but they haven't said anything, and they haven't done anything to really make that go to the next step, which has made them come off as fake and superficial, okay? And what they really want to say is, bitch, you're mine. Like, whoo. Like, you're mine. You're not going anywhere. And I'm obsessed with you, all right? You are so different and so cool. I'm literally obsessed with you. I kind of want to get a few more messages. They are dishonest, and that is in reverse. I'm telling you, this person has been a piece of work, but they are trying, and if they do come back, I really, really think they're going to come back with some shit you probably don't want to hear. And not even they don't want to hear, it's this stuff that should have been talked about off the rip and stuff that should have been already dealt with. So it sucks I had to get this way, but these were all lessons that you guys had to learn and overcoming, your past relationships in order to be together. They have a hard time listening, all right? So there is a fake person around them. All right, so this person needs... That's the bottom. They are arrogant. You can't make that up. We got arrogant twice on the board. So yeah, this person could just be around shit people This person has had some qualities about themselves that they have not owned up to that are not the greatest, and they finally are, okay? They're owning the fact that they're guilty. They play the victim. They're not the greatest of listeners, okay? They can be dishonest. They're fake because they don't know how to own their own feelings and how to speak their own feelings. And they have all these people around them that are not exactly helping them, and they'd be a lot better off getting these people gone. So if they can come to that conclusion and they can kind of do that, that's going to steer this all in the right direction. As of right now, you guys, my advice to you, I'm actually going to get a guidance card. All right, advice. Advice from my collective on this situation. Give me a card. What do they do here? You are supplied for today and tomorrow. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So advice, infinite supply. High Priestess, yeah. This person could have broken you down. This person could have made you feel unloved. This person could have made you feel just, because you felt like an option, honestly, just really, really crappy. Because you know things, okay? You have the High Priestess here with this. I see the whale tail. Whales are the holders of the Akashic records, okay? They know all, they see all of everything and all things, okay? You have access to that. You know what's going on, okay? This person didn't justify or, validate your intuition, but you know, and you're being asked in the situation to make sure you maintain your wholeness, maintain your worth, know your boundaries, know that you're always going to be cared for, know that you're on the right track, you're a good person, you do good things, you pay things forward, and you keep trying to be better every day. And because of that, things are going to always work out in your favor as long as you're doing those things. And granted, you know, shit things happen to good people on bad days. But overall, you know, that is the energy. This person knows they have a lot of making up to do. This person knows that you know things. This person knows that you are protected. This person knows that they cannot penetrate you in any kind of way. So this person knows that if they come back in and they come in to go talk to you, that they need to come super clear and correct, because, Lord, hear me now, excuse me, I can't even talk to this. This will not go in their favor, okay? So maintain your sovereignty, maintain your balance, maintain your self-respect, your dignity. Don't let this person knock you down. And know that you know all of this. You know that they're guilty. You know that they play the victim. You know that they're fake. You know that they wear a mask, okay? You're just waiting for them to unveil that. All right, let's get a motivational message here. Loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there for themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. And that's what that advice is. Let them do what they need to do. They will come back if it's meant to be. It will be. They'll come back in divine timing. And you can only hold space in your heart for them. Don't be texting them, blowing up their phone. Why did you do that? Like, no, none of that, okay? Give them the space and the time to heal. Do you want an unhealed version coming back so you can repeat that same cycle? No. Have the patience and know that that's going to be worth the wait, that when this person goes and heals, they're going to come back a different version of themselves that's going to make this whole situation go a lot more smoother, okay? All right, you guys. My favorite part. Confirmation. I hope this helped. I hope this made sense. I'm really bad about cleaning up my cards. I'll wait and do it way after the fact. I need to stop doing that. What do I do with this deck? Oh boy, you guys. This new moon is kicking everyone's ass, huh? Where's my oracle? Boop. I just saw the word fertility, another card with fertility again. There's lots of growth happening in this. Lots of growth. Learning about what a relationship is, what it isn't, what it entails, okay? Sacrifice, I'm hearing, okay? Family is sacrifice. Maybe this person maybe this person didn't have a good family example to lead by, you know? All right. So many decks of cards. I need to stop this. I need to stop buying them. Alright. I'll clean up all that after. Let's get some features. Let's see. This is just extra confirmation for you guys. That just helps. Doesn't have to resonate, but can help see if you're on the right track with the reading, if it's really meant for you, you know? All right, this person could have an oval face. This person could have pink or red undertones to them. Mature, this person could be older. If they're not older, they're just someone that's very wise beyond their years. We spoke earlier about, excuse me, old soul energy. This person could be an old soul. This person could be spiritual. I was going to say earlier, blue eyes. This person could wear contacts that colors their eyes. This person could have their eyes dyed, but naturally they're blue. There could be gray. This person has a fair complexion. Fall. Nicely dressed. So this is someone that's kempt. Sharp face. All right, so chiseled face. So this is a good looking person, you guys. They could have a tattoo on their arm or on their back or here in the neck or like behind the ear. This person could have a very chiseled face, like a very square-like face, or if it's a man, it's a nice jawline. If it's a woman, just very defined features. We'll get one more. Straight hair. Okay, so this person could have straight hair and a nice pronounced nose. All right, and this person could have white or gray hair. Let's see. Possible zodiacs and life path. Noise alert. All right. Could be a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Honestly, anywhere in the chart. Life path 1, life path 2, life path 3, life path 1 again, or a life path 5. Doop. Let's get some charms. Actually, no. We'll do initials last. I want to get some charms. What about this person? Charmed. What can you tell me about this person? All right, this person could wear glasses or sunglasses. Person could be a hairdresser or just be funky with their hair, do a lot with their hair. This person could like fall. This person could love to create. They could be super creative. This person could love horses. They could be very free-spirited. I'm hearing Sagittarius. Camel. I don't know what the camel represents spiritually. You might have to look that one up. Let me see what my intuition's getting off of this. Camel for this person. Person might not drink a lot of water. This person, I just heard hold emotions in, and camels hold water in their back. This person could hold a lot of emotions in. They could have back problems because of that. This person could be someone that likes heights. They like to skydive, planes. They could be a pilot. This person could love to smell nice. You could love smells, perfume. And then an arrow. This person could be super romantic. Okay. All right. Last part. Some initials. These initials could be a name, place, thing, just whatever it spells out for you guys. Oh, why not? All right. You have E, R, D, V, A, J, S, E, I, E. Oh, we have a blank. You guys can fill in what you want with that one. Another E, another R, geez. Another H. I'm seeing Dave, Jesse, F, Faith. We have another A, another R. Jordan. We have another R, another O. Let me see, you guys can take a little look at that. All right, you guys. again, use your discernment. Let this person work on their stuff. Let them talk when they come in. See what they have to say if you feel open to it. Continue to stay in your power. Do not let this person break you down. And just know that peace is in your future with this, all right, you guys? I really hope this helped. Until next time, ciao, ciao.